It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world's trade. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know. Mago.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. We typically are not in favor of repeating leftist tropes on this show, but yo, white privilege must exist. I don't have it. Maybe you could give me some, but if your name is Biden, man, you got white privilege. This must be what all of the libs have been screaming about. So why ain't they screaming about what's happening right now with Hunter Biden? Ladies and gentlemen, I will present to you just one of the hundreds of potential felonies that Hunter Biden committed, but this one is particularly glaring. And for a legal, law-abiding firearm owner like myself, this one is particularly rotten. Check this out. This is Hunter Biden's federal NICS form. This is the firearm registration form. On this form, you, of course, have the famous question right here. Are you addicted to a depressant, stimulus, narcotic, drug, or other controlled substance? Here, Section E, Hunter Biden. This is his literal form. Here's his form. There's his name. Hunter Biden said, no, this was a lie. This was a lie. You should have faced 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. By the way, Hunter Biden's girlfriend, which was his dead brother's wife at this time, took the gun and dumped it into a trash can right next to a school. Nonetheless, Hunter Biden held that gun. There it is. Boom. That's Hunter Biden. There's the gun. Okay? This is the safe for work version of this photo. So Hunter Biden was dead to rights on this. He was guilty. Guilty as charged. All right? So how do the feds let him get away with this? Because you have mandatory sentencing on these kind of gun charges. Well, they did something called pretrial diversion, which is effectively like giving a olive branch to someone who you think really didn't mean to do it, okay? But here's the issue with pretrial diversion, and I ain't no lawyer, but there are some things that you cannot break the rules and bend the olive branch for, no matter who your client is. One of the types of crimes where you cannot do this, you cannot give them the old get-out-of-jail-free card, is being accused of an offense involving brandishing or the use of a firearm or other deadly weapon. This is exactly what Hunter Biden did. This is the lie that Hunter Biden told right there. And Hunter Biden being on drugs obviously precludes him from these special little goodies. He got them anyway. There's your white privilege. And if you need further evidence of this, here is Kodak Black. Kodak Black is a rapper. I don't particularly care for his music, but either way, he's a rapper, and his attorney is going ballistic because he had to go serve 5 years in jail for the exact same thing that Hunter Biden was charged with. Well, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Check this out. Here's the guy's lawyer. Bradford Cohen is his name. He is the lawyer of Kodak Black, the rapper. And he links to the Hunter Biden article. And he says, after 26 years, I have yet to find a plea in a case with a legal possession of a weapon and tax evasion that did not come with some type of prison sentence. Indigents charged the same way would be getting jail time, meaning if you are not privileged, why didn't Kodak Black get 3 years for tax evasion? Where's the libs yelling white privilege? Yeah, that's exactly right. This is his lawyer. This is his lawyer. This is what his lawyer posted on his Instagram here. As reported, Kodak Black's lawyer reacts to Hunter Biden's news, saying Kodak was charged for the same crime, had to serve 3 years in jail for it. Okay? 2 tiers of justice. Kodak was charged for the same crime, got over 3 years. Biden will not serve a day. Feels right? Do the FBI agents and federal authorities take cases personally? I'm going to discuss this on my sub page. So Marjorie Taylor Greene responding to this image and this reporting saying, unfortunately, Kodak's daddy was not the president and he's not white. Yeah. Now, I ain't not trying to make a case that Kodak Black is some type of paragon of lawful and legal activity, even though the guy was pardoned by Trump, which is like a one-time get-out-of-jail-free ticket. Kodak Black has faced numerous legal issues in recent years, according to Rolling Stone, most notably a 46-month prison sentence on November 2019 for falsifying information on a federal form to buy a firearm. Does that look familiar to any of you? A federal form to buy firearms. That's what landed him in prison for 46 months. That's a couple of years. That sentence was commuted by Donald Trump on his last day in office. Many would argue whether that was a good idea. Probably a very bad idea. Probably were some people that possibly deserved commutation and pardons like Julian Assange and Edward Snowden, but instead Kodak Black gets it. What does he do in order to thank this system for setting him free? Well, he had previously served 7 months in a Florida prison on charges of marijuana possession, child neglect, grand theft of a firearm, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Black's also been previously charged on various crimes as weapons possession, armed robbery, sexual assault, probation, violating and fleeing from officers. The rapper, who was shot earlier in the year outside of Justin Bieber's concert in Los Angeles, pleaded guilty to sexual misconduct in April 2021. Didn't serve any jail time due to a plea deal. Oh, okay, good. So he does have one thing in common with Hunter Biden. He got one plea deal. An outstanding trespassing case against the rapper was also dismissed. Oh, okay. So not holding this guy up as like the number one case for legality and law-abiding nature. If anybody really belongs in prison, it probably is Kodak Black. But it also is Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden also definitely belongs in jail. We are not the only people to notice this pretty shocking degree of white privilege that Hunter Biden has.
Wesley Snipes, the actor, got a 3-year sentence for basically the same thing Hunter did, not paying taxes. How about rapper Kodak Black? Also got 3 years for nearly the same tax deal as Hunter. His attorney actually said this, quote, 2 tiers of justice. Kodak was charged for the same crime, got over 3 years. Mr. Biden will not serve a day.
Yeah. Yeah, but what you see, we've all been missing, is when Joe Biden says his son is the smartest man he knows, okay, what he's talking about is that his son's last name is Biden, and therefore he could commit any crime he wants. And just like a little princeling from the Middle East, just like Uday and Qusay Hussein, he just get away with it.
Man, he is the smartest man I know. I mean, in terms of pure intellectual capacity.
Smartest man I know, baby. The smartest man you know. Hunter Biden got away with murder. Hunter Biden got away with it. Okay? Got away with it. Until we get a new Republican administration, until we get power again to appoint special prosecutors, Hunter Biden got away with it. So that's what Joe Biden meant when he said he's the smartest man he knows. Because Hunter Biden decided to take that last name, that get out of jail free card, and literally get out of jail free. Swipe that sucker until the stripe was worn off. Meanwhile, Black Lives Matter, right? Racial equity, right? Right. You know what? One of them is laughing as a free man who's still allowed to buy firearms, by the way, Hunter Biden is, and one of them is behind bars. So I'll let you decide whether this white privilege exists for very special people with the last name Biden. It's your boy Benny. See ya.